Good day, everyone. I will be presenting production practices of a certain crop that is grown here in our country and also planted here in our community. Every crop has its respective means of thriving and is produced through various production practices. Production practices on crops plays a critical role in supporting agricultural productivity, environmental sustainability, and food security, making them indispensable for the welfare of both present and future generations. These practices are followed by our farmers to produce the products from the crop they have grown. One of the interesting and important crop to discuss is the coconut. Coconut has a scientific name of Cocos nucifera. This crop belongs to agronomic crop, specifically oil, beverage, and crop for industrial processing. Coconut is known as the tree of life. Coconut farming here in our country provides a livelihood for approximately one-third of the population. The coconut crop holds immense importance on the Filipinos for several reasons. Economic livelihood. Coconut farming provides income and sustenance for millions of Filipinos. Export revenue. The Philippines is a major exporter of coconut products such as copra, coconut oil, and desiccated coconut. Food security. Coconuts and coconut products are staple food items in the Filipino diet. Versatility and diversification. Coconuts are a versatile crop with various uses beyond food. Environmental benefits. Coconut trees contribute to environmental sustainability by preventing soil erosion, providing shade, and promoting biodiversity. Cultural significance. Coconut plays as a symbol of Filipino identity, resilience, and interconnectedness with the environment. The following are the good agricultural practices that covers the general hygienic practices for the production and primary processing of coconuts cultivated for both industrial applications and human consumption. It applies for all the steps from planting material sourcing, farm establishment, to harvesting of coconuts. The following are the recommended practices for coconut farming. Site selection and management, farm planning and production site mapping, sourcing and selection of planting materials, farm establishment, farm maintenance, farm diversification, harvesting and post-harvest handling, storage facilities, environmental safety, workers' health, safety and welfare, waste management, and documentation and records. The first production practice a coconut farmer should follow is the site selection and management. Coconut farms should be located in areas suitable for food production and processing, preferably with an altitude of not more than 600 meters above sea level. Risk management is very important in site selection. Management of activities should conform to the country's environmental legislation. Next is farm planning and production site mapping. A production site map should be prepared to show the condition of the farm or how the farm is intended to be developed. The location of the following should be indicated on the farm plan or the site map. All facilities and structures for coconut production should be properly designed, constructed, and maintained to minimize post-harvest losses and risk of contamination. Third practice is a sourcing and selection of planting material. Aside from yield quantity and quality as basic considerations, varieties to be grown should be selected based on market requirements, farmers' preference, and adaptability to the locality. The planting materials should be of high quality and shall be sourced either from Philippine Coconut Authority, said Gardens and Seed Production Centers, Bureau of Plant Industry, or PCA accredited nurseries, PCA recommended varieties and seed nut producers, or farmer selected mother palms. In case of hybrid seedlings, only F1 or the first filial generation offspring of distinct mother palms shall be used for planting. Next is a farm establishment. This involves thorough land preparation and proper field layout, like orientation and spacing, hoeing and planting. Land preparation involves addressing the site situation and the land condition. Field layout and planting involves planting and replanting of palms. The figure shows the recommended planting systems and distance. The fifth production practice is farm maintenance. This involves soil and soil conservation. This practice is also important. The farm diversification. First one, intercropping. Plant crops between the coconut palms in order to utilize the spaces between the coconut palm. Livestock integration is another option to maximize land use and farm productivity. It also provides manure that can be processed into organic fertilizer and help control the weeds in the farm. The following are the recommended intercrops. These are the recommended livestock that should be integrated with coconut. The next one is harvesting and post-harvest handling. Coconuts are productive throughout the year, so harvesting technique should be appropriate to optimize the quality and other desired characteristics of produce. It is recommended to select bearing palms with healthy and opened inflorescence. Harvesting tools and collecting vessels should be used solely for the purpose. Visual inspection of the coconut for insect pests and diseases should be done before transporting. Next is the storage facilities. Agricultural inputs, farm implements, and harvesting tools should have separate storage areas. The storage areas should be well ventilated and designed for ease of cleaning, spills, and leaks. It should be free from waste and does not provide a breeding place for pests. Next practice is environmental safety. To prevent possible ecological imbalance, farmers should use biological controls that are authorized for the cultivation of coconut and be used in accordance with the approved instruction for the intended purpose. Farm activities should comply with country regulations covering protected plant and animal species to ensure that protected species are not damaged. Workers' health, safety, and welfare. Farmers shall be treated in accordance to rules, regulations set by the Department of Labor and Employment, known as DOLE. Farmers should comply with the occupational safety and health standards of DOLE. Farmers should be trained on the proper handling of crop protection product, waste management. This shall be in accordance with the provisions of the Republic Act number 9003 or Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. This is the processing and utilization of agricultural waste and debris. Proper disposal of empty pesticide and fertilizer containers should be followed by our farmers. Lastly, the documentation and record. This should be prepared and maintained to facilitate recalls and product safety investigation. Those good agricultural practices can help our cocoa farmers to optimize their coconut production. Thank you and have a great day.